Okie doke. I need to load up Kerbal. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, no, I already have. Exclamation point WombleX. I didn't do that yet, did I? No. Also, let's maybe turn off the Minecraft music and pick some other music. Let's go with this. I quite enjoyed this. This playlist, actually, when we listened to it. So mission log. I think we should start off today with the mission, and then we'll do the rest of the bus. So we'll start off today with the crude launch, which is here, STSS Expedition 1, UKS 01. It's going to be an internal contract. Now, I could continue on with the naming sequence of this orbiter, so that we name it after the cosmonauts that flew on Soyuz. We could carry on that theme for Union, or I could let you guys name the capsules. They're going to be single use, so I might be okay with letting you guys name them. Which means that it'll be first come, first serve when I put up the redemption. So it'll only go alive for a minute. Mission parameters. Send a 3. And I'm gonna say Curie Station. Curie Station for the first LKO expedition. Last. SDSS Expedition 1 will last. Was it going to be 200 days for this? 200 days. Minmus it. What? No, I don't want Minmus inclination. Get out of here. Inclination is going to be 6 degrees. This would be launch number 8. UKS -01. Is that with the follow? Dark Moon with the follow. Hey man, how's it going? I'm blanking in my memory a little bit. So UKS. And then this is going to be KS01. Yeah, let's put up the channel point redemption to name this whilst I'm building this, and then if you guys can't name it in time, then I'll take it down and... Whoops. Lost chat. Can't see chat right now. Nope, chat's gone. Oh no, it's back. There we go. There we go. I put the channel redemption up. Do do do. We need a launch cost for this. Let's get in. And then we'll work on the bus itself. I might actually do all the testing for the bus in mission mode if we add a... Yeah, I might do all the testing for the bus in mission mode. Training facility is there. It's like the Kerbal training facility, for instance. We just launched this, didn't we? So that's the Kerbal training facility. Candeva. Okay, first come, first serve. I said it. I said first come, first served, didn't I? No! Come on now. I was hoping I could just copy and paste it, but that's not how it works. I'm a little bit worried by this because I haven't flown it in a while, so we'll see. Union BWKS. We don't have any mission flags or anything that we need to put in, do we? Please tell me I got rid of the mission flags. I did. I got rid of the mission flags. Good, good, good. What was I doing? So this is going to be UKS-01. Contains KS-01. Oh, wait, no, I can't fill that in until we're in the other editor. Let's just switch over to the other editor real quick. Be able to paste that in there now, right? There we go. Candeva. Flying. Ranard. Allison. And was it Dudwin? To the TSS. Curie Station. Cool. As Expedition 1. Crew, get out of here. It was Ranard, Allison, and is it Dudwin? Am I sure it's Dudwin, or is it Jedmin or Thompson? It might be Thompson. I think it's Thompson. Dudwin is due to go to Duna. Dudwin is planned with Eridas to go to Duna and land on Ike, I believe. I think those two were the two that were going to land on Ike. Actually, no, I think Tykim was going to land on Ike with Eridas. Yeah. Poor Gemloff doesn't get to land anywhere now. Oh, no. It was Gemloff and Eridas. Tykin stays on the station. She's commander of the station, isn't she? During Expedition 2. Duna Expedition 2. I think it's Dude Man? Duna Man? Hey Maz, how are you? What have you been doing? So I've been watching a lot of like Adam's builds, building his realistic ISS recently, and he's done a really clever Soyuz build, and I have no idea how he's managed to do the boosters kind of attachment points as being here and then falling away as they actually do. I got to go outside and now I have a roast beef sandwich. So I have no idea how he managed to do that. He also does something with the fairing up here, so the launch escape system ejects before I deploy the fairing. I don't know how he does that either. Gotta be honest, he's a wizard. He's a wizard at KSP. Although that being said, because he was building the ISS, it's old versions of Soyuz, but still, looks pretty swanky, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of jealous. Let's save this. I do need to switch over. Got to go outside, and now I have a roast beef sandwich. It's really warm outside for us here, where we are, in the UK. I say it's really warm, it's actually cooling down. It says it's 22 degrees. Right, let's make that the biggest priority. That doesn't have a... Surprised they haven't redesigned this. I don't think I've got a probe core in here, just in case I do. But I do have that. Is that 0 to control that? Play sequence. Let's just make sure that that is. Yeah, excellent. That's for the solar panels. Okay. Oh, did I save this in this? Right, cancel. Let's just go over here. Let's do a save. Let's just make sure I didn't save that in here. I think I might have. I did not. We shouldn't need to check our staging here because this is a craft file that I haven't altered, but we will do it anyway just to make sure. This is looking okay, I think. Oh, that's landing. Yep, that's all good. Let's leave for the time being. Save it. Let's leave it for a minute. Let's just bear with me. Okay, so... Also, yeah, how much is this to upgrade this? 500,000? Ooh. I'm going to upgrade this. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade this, and we will... We haven't technically started the Minmus, the Duna mission yet, so we need to come up with a budget for that. So let's, yeah, let's unlock this, then we can come up for a budget for the astronaut complex. Which does mean that now I can bring in the new Kerbals. It's best when it's just a tit too hot. 65410. This is an expensive launcher. I've got a lot of expensive... I've done a lot of expensive launches, actually. Nothing is under 50,000. Cute birds. Talking of birds, not really looked at them today. Don't mind me, I'm just watching some tits right now. I'm looking at some tits. Don't mind me. Blue-footed boobies are the best. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. It's fine. Now I'm looking at some really great tits. They're quiet. Okay, never mind. Anyway. It's a good thing I don't play careers, because I'm sure I'd go bankrupt trying to launch my stuff. Yeah, when doing career, so if you want to know how I'm playing the save, you need to do !WombleX. Womble, you're such a boob. Do !WombleX and read through the intro stuff. I don't want to keep explaining it over and over and over again. But yeah, I'm not going and doing the career mission modes, basically. So our funding comes from the cheat menu. That's where we get our funding from. And I'm pretty sure, Maz, that we will go bankrupt doing the save that I want to do. But could you read it to me? I can read it to you from the past. Bear with me. Because there is literally... There's literally a video of me reading it. Reading it out and explaining what it all meant. Bear with me. Hold on. Hold on. This one, question mark. You know what? Maybe I need to find the playlist. Problem is, I need to find the exact video that we're talking about, that I talk about it. Sure, it's somewhere around here. Plot twist, he's calling up his VOD where he just told me to run the command. Right? Maybe... Yeah, okay, it's this one. There you go, it stops there. Part 37. Off you go. There you go. Look, we'll even watch the video of me reading it. I'm not going to have the sound on, so you're just going to have to read it for yourself. But, yeah. I will, we can watch this. It's like half an hour. I go through the whole thing and read it out. And the great thing with me doing this is the fact that I've got myself in the way of some of the text right now. So you can't even see all of it. And you can't hear it. So you're still going to have to watch the video. Sets out his popcorn. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Enough of being silly. This is amazing. Yeah, right. Okay, so we need to launch this. I want to launch this from the desert, actually. Dang, I was watching that too. Oh, well, back to the studio. I want to launch this from the desert, I think. So we need... Actually, we need the desert to come around to here, don't we? So that would be a nighttime launch. Yeah, pretty much I would have to launch it nighttime. Yeah, so I've just missed the transfer window, look. Just missed the launch window. Launch window's actually here. Somewhere around here, I think, so. Damn it, Kerbin, why do you rotate? Why do you rotate, Kerbin? Although that being said, we only launched this 17 minutes ago, so and I do have it slated for day 120. Anything's a transfer window if you have enough Delta V. The ironic thing is, Maz, I've got enough Delta V to be able to do it at any point. I've got enough cross range capability in the booster and the capsule, so I could actually just launch it whenever I wanted to and get it there. But I don't like doing it that way. You know, I like having the Delta V to be able to like deorbit the craft and do orbital maneuvers. So, just a thought. All of these are now rest and recovery dates are completed, aren't they? So all of this is now green. This is going to turn yellow. This then actually will change to blue. No earlier than day 120. And we'll change this up here, day 120. Because I want to... I want to put in the new Kerbals in a bit. We'll say in training for... So the mission will be in training. Completion date will be whenever. In a community save. Got them in a circular orbit. 80 meters a second left in one, 120 in the other. Nice. It's nice when things plan out like that, right? So let's do some time warping. There's nothing here that we want, so I'm going to ignore all of that. Time warp to the next day. Time warp to the next day. Time warp to the next day. Sent a tanker though, because I need them to meet up. Oh no. We've got VOP contracts to Minmus. We're not doing those. Yeah, the problem is a lot of this is all stuff from the surface of, which is not what I want. I don't want surface of stuff things yet. So a lot of these things I just don't want to do. Because so I'm not able to. Oh, well, we will get this one complete though when we transfer the crew over. So that's something, at least. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Can't think of anything I want to do, so let's time warp. Alright, okay. Now I need to figure out when we need to launch. And I don't want to do any of these things. Okay. Alright, let's have a look in the tracking station. Oh! We can do a launch in a minute. That's coming up, isn't it? That's like 0-100. Okay, well, we'll launch from the desert in a minute. Nice. Also, why can I hear the music in the background? The Kerbal music. Technically, this is going to be day 119, so we'll push it forwards a little bit. Why not? I hate the fact that I can hear the music. It'll be around about 0450, I think, from the desert launch complex. Zero Dark 30. Right, shut up. There's a reason why I turn off that music, because I have other music in the background game. I love Kevin MacLeod, but I've heard it so much I don't want to ever hear it again. Because it is effectively the same music over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Cool, that's the crew. Let's put it down on the desert. And then once we've done this, we'll build a bus. We'll build a bus. Okay, so it's going to be a nighttime launch. Set as target. make sure we've got everything fueled up. 52 units of ablator. I built a bus and it was amazing. Screenshots. I don't believe you. No proof without pictures, right? I want pictures. Version 0.25. It's hilarious. I've never built a bus or anything like that before. I've done trucks. I've done a few trucks. Could do better than that. Pics or it didn't happen. Come on, dude. You know how this works. Alright, let's pause the music. Let's prep for a launch. Did I finish my bus yesterday? No, we're going to finish it today, Money. I decided to launch the station I'm aiming for now yesterday instead of finishing the bus. And I haven't had chance off stream to do it. I did say I was going to do it off stream, but that's fine. We don't have to do it off stream. I'll do it on stream. Do 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 do. I think the launch window is coming up. Nailed it. Okay, you actually did. You actually did build a bus. I wasn't expecting you to come back with that quickly. That's a cool bus. I like that bus actually. That looks quite nice. But yeah, I think you could do better than that now, right? Oh, you got manifolds on the back? Oh, you took the bus all the way up to Hop. Nice. The sad thing is my bus is probably going to look very similar to that. I like that. I do like it. It's a good bus. Anyway. You got it on the mun as well. I'm kind of waiting for the right time to launch this. I think we're inside the window. I'm going to say 050. Yeah. Okay, standby for T-minus 90 seconds. Arming launch abort sequence. Launch abort sequence is armed. Launch is currently at hold at T-minus 90 seconds. Let's just check all of our staging. Yep. Okay, we got good. We've got the right crew on board. Do we have that set as target? Yeah. We have some better parts options now. Yeah, we do. T-minus 90 seconds. I'm trying to think of other things that I need to prep and prime. Let's put that there. Throttle is currently at full. One of the things that is useful about launching from the desert is that you're actually nearly 1,000 meters off of sea level already. T-minus 60 seconds. Our vehicle is on internal power. LOX load is complete. Get your snacks ready. Hell yeah. Engine chillback has begun on the first stage and its boosters. T minus 20 seconds. Prepare for terminal count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, ignition. And liftoff of Union B, carrying the first Kerbals to low Kerbin orbit. Actually, no, that's incorrect. It's not the first Kerbals to low Kerbin orbit. We've already been there. So we did our training missions around Minmus. Roll program is complete. Initial pitch over is looking normal. Vehicles tracking downrange. Sending node a little bit closer. I gotta pee. Can we make a pit stop? No. Next stop space. Throttling back for maximum dynamic pressure. We have max Q. The next main event is Side Booster Jetson and the Korolev Cross. It's extra thrust. If you'd have peed before we'd gone, we wouldn't have had all this extra mass. What the fuck? Now maybe turn this thing back round. We have a side booster separation and a good, clean Korolev cross. So the ascending node is 0.7 degrees. So it wasn't the best of launches at the launch time. Stand by for fairing deploy. We have clean fairing separation. We have BICO, booster engine cutoff. And a clean second stage separation. Launch tower escape confirmed. Flips through the radio stations. I do not have music. Correct. Trying to remember if I want to drop this into the atmosphere or whether it can deorbit itself. I think it can deorbit itself, so I'm not too worried. They're playing Kevin McLeod. Stand by for second engine cutoff. Seco confirm. We're going to be orbiting. We're going to have to go around and orbit a little bit to. Right, let's separate this second stage. Nobody wants you, booster. Get out of here. One of these days, I want to land it at the KSC. It might actually be not to be too far. Right, let's engage the solar panels. And a nice slow rotating solar. I think I want to make this solar arm deploy a little bit faster. The actual solar arm deploy in Soyuz goes very, very fast. But I like moving things slowly in with the robotic parts so they don't break. But yeah, I could increase the length of these. Still looks pretty cool. I like it. Cannot lock. Servo is moving. That's locked. That's locked. Which one didn't get locked? Lock it. I do need to go through this and like, oops. Make sure that we strut to parent. Oh, apparently they're all strutted to root part. Surprised that doesn't cause an issue. There we go. Not too bad. I really like the, why do we not have lights on? Lights should always be on. I really like how that deploys. I think if I was to do Soyuz again, I would do it differently though. I've learnt a lot from designing this Soyuz, and I think I would generally do it quite differently. But still, I quite like it. There we go. Alt L. Good. Excellent. That locks the stage. Okie dokie. So we need to set this as target now. And I'm kind of tempted to bring the AP down. Hey, Camo, how's it going, my dude? That's in a day's time. Let's do that. Cool. Sort of looks like Soyuz. It's inspired by Soyuz. It isn't designed to be a replica. I've taken creative liberties in places. Just because I needed something that would function similar to Soyuz. So yeah, it is designed to look similar to Soyuz. It's not 100% there. Good, how about you? Yeah, I'm great, thanks. Okay, so that's in an hour's time, so that's good. I'm really proud of this. This is one of the nicest things I think I've built in a very, very, very long time. Camo. It took me a long time worth of doing it though. Like building. It took a lot to figure it out, honestly. Yeah, it took a lot of figuring out. The solar panels is the thing that I'm really pleased with, like the way that they open. Oh, did we correct the inclination? I didn't. I'll tell you what, let's go and do that next. Let's warp here. So we need descending. Wrong way. It looks, it really does look good. So I can see that. I only build stuff that work and isn't aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, that was me for a very long time. I've got enough hours in Kerbal now to be able to build a little bit better. I kind of like understand how the game works. So there is that. Can we? No. Do. Good burn out there. Do the burn to there. The thing is, ideally what I would like with this is I would like an intersection where the relative speed is quite low so that I don't have to do too much on the other end. So if we come in at this like 7 kilometers away, and then we can kind of like work our way in closer, kind of like how real Soyuz does. Yeah, I'll do 5 kilometers away, and then we can kind of like force it. And I'll kind of do like a slow approach kind of thing as we drop in underneath the station. And we'll do it over a long period of time, because why not? So that's in a day. Put on the music again. But yeah, no, I've been trying to make things look nicer. I've been learning over a long period of time to make things look nicer. I'm not a very aesthetically pleasing builder too much either, but I am getting better. It's like a mini Soyuz. I would say it's probably at the right scale to be a Soyuz. Scale is quite right. This is the by the way, this is the last. This is technically our first main mission. Is to crew the station that we've put up. So this is our first proper mission now. What I was designing earlier was Transporter 1. So we've been trying to design a bus here. Okay, so where did I get up to? So the problem with this side is that these are a little bit close. So I'm tempted to... I'm actually tempted to bring the whole thing in a few ticks. Just trying to make it look good. There we go. That gives a bit more space for rear passengers to embark/disembark. But now we've got the issue of the panel doesn't reach to here. Making a bus in the space simulator looks cool. So, there is method behind my madness. I need a way of transferring Kerbals out to a facility I've got by the astronaut complex. Basically, what I'm doing with the channel points is I can create Kerbals, but only if chat requests it. And each of the Kerbals will go into astronaut groups. So 6 at a time, they get training. They have to sit in a facility and do like science things or engineering things or fly planes or that sort of thing, depending on the job class. And they live out there for 100 Kerbin days before they get put into the active Duta roster. Roster Duta. So getting them out to the facility, I need a bus. That's the idea. Hey Ark, how's it going? Thanks for the follow. Oh boy, I have a meeting in 40 minutes to hear how many of us are getting fired in a week and a half. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully you're good. Yeah, so the problem is here is that this panel doesn't reach to there. We could bring that in to this and like increase the space of this. Oh. Okay. That's 2 ticks. Ah, there's still a panel gap there. Yeah, oh no, Kath. Are you alright? Well, hopefully everything will be okay. I also think I need, like, small triangle pieces in here as well. Just to bridge that gap, so let's get the triangle pieces in. The problem with these is that they don't go together very well symmetrically. I think the right angle ones are okay. Started Kerbal a few days ago, just scanning Twitch for info. Twitch is a very, very good place to learn how to play Kerbal. It's kind of how I learned, by going through Twitch channels and doing stuff like that. If you want, I'm sure some of the mods can shout out some good Kerbal streamers, depending on your time zone. A Battlefield fan or no? The new trailer just came out. I'm not a Battlefield fan. I apologize. It's not something that piques my interest. Never has been. I do like the idea of Battlefield, but yeah, it's too much pay to win in my opinion. What do I mean by pay to win? I mean, EA have monetized the whole thing like to a point that it's not funny. UK, okay. So if it's this sort of time zone for us, there is just a Dutch guy, which is very good at Kerbal and definitely worth a watch if you're trying to learn Kerbal. Disappointed. Went to the Institute of Scott Manley on YouTube. Yeah, so did I. The thing with that is that it is a little bit outdated now. Scott Manley hasn't done much Kerbal content in a very, very, very long time. Now, he does do incredibly good gameplay rocket learning content stuff. So he talks about IRL rockets and things like that. The way to reach orbiter mechanics is still good. Yep, that's true. His yeah. Absolutely. Sorry, I didn't want to undersell Scott. I would just say that a lot of what he does say, that there are a lot of things that are not relevant anymore. A lot of the basics of the game is the same, but a lot of yeah, some of what he does isn't as relevant. Maybe we just do that. That might have solved my issue. But then did that also create an issue with the stairs? It did. Well, the stairs can go in this direction. Wait, hold on. It was this one. That was the key piece. Yeah, the parts are old. Yeah, so for instance, like the reason why I would say like something against that is that if you're just getting into the game now, the game looks very different. The parts look very different. So if he talks about, say, the Mark III cockpit like this, the Mark 1 to 3 cockpit, this is very, very, very different now. This is a completely different cockpit than what it was. So he might talk about this and show this, but it's not actually this. Like the visuals are different. Something else, like just lots of things have changed, like texturing and things like that have changed. Some of the engines have changed a lot. In fact, the engines are the biggest thing that have changed, like the texturing of the engines. So if you see Scott like pick an engine for launch, and it's like, well, I don't have access to that engine. Where is it? It's probably because like for it, like I think he used to use the Poodle engine quite a lot, and the Poodle engine has drastically changed because that's now a dual nozzle engine. So this never used to look like this engine. So this is an upper stage engine and stuff. But I mean, yeah, I think Twitch in general is a very good place to learn Kerbal. I personally think I'm probably biased in that regards, but hey. Learning any game for Twitch, you think? Maybe, I guess so. Well, like I said, I kind of learned what I know now with Kerbal from people on Twitch. So EJ is probably one of the bigger ones that I learned from. Daz Valdez is another one that I learnt from quite a lot on Twitch. Rocket Guy is incredibly good. I think Rocket Guy is probably, in my opinion, the most knowledgeable out of all of the Kerbal streamers. Just in general in rocket science and stuff like that. That's because he has a degree in rocketry. Some people I've spoken to have said to start in science to get used to certain things. Is this true? Because others have told me just to jump straight into career. I've never played science mode. I'll be honest, I've never played science mode, so Rocket Guy is amazing. Yeah, Rocket Guy is insanely good. Yeah, I'll be honest, I've never played science mode, so I wouldn't be one of the people that would recommend you to start in science mode. I guess the benefit of starting in science mode is that you can experience all the biomes and stuff without having to worry about funding for launches and that sort of stuff. I don't want that there then. Don't go sandbox first. Too many things. Science is easy mode. Career is a bit more. Well, I will. So this is something that I would recommend. I would recommend you ignore the tutorials, because the tutorials are actually quite difficult And that's because the craft files that go with the tutorials are not balanced correctly when you're building a craft. So like the docking tutorial, the craft that you have to dock something with in the tutorial is not balanced correctly, so it's really difficult to maneuver. Science mode, you don't have to worry about money. And here, bang, 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 outside. Sounded like an engine car misfiring? I'm not sure what that was. So, what I'm doing now is I'm building a shuttle, a bus shuttle, to ferry my Kerbals to and from places in the KSC. Do I need to do this? Absolutely not. I'm doing it because it's fun. Recommend playing for a little bit and then just retire and watch Womble play it. That's what I did. That's what you did, Money. I got an issue here. I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend that. I make all sorts of mistakes all the time. Don't trust me. I'm not. I wouldn't consider myself one of the great Kerbal players. There are people that are far more skilled at this game than I am. The panels don't seem to align here. This is frustrating. Yeah, there are people that are far better skilled at this game than I am. So that sounds like bad life choices. I think you've made bad life choices there, Money Pit. I realized real fast that the stuff you make, I make it look real easy, is not so simple. So I think the reason why I'm making it look easy is because I've played this game for hours and hours and hours and hours. It's not easy. I can only make complicated things look easy because I've got practice. I've got a lot of practice. There's a lot of practice that you have to put into the game. Okay, I really don't like the look of this. So what I'm gonna do with this is tick this over 2 and then move this back 1. Cool. Still that handrail is in the way. Maybe I should have moved that then. 2. Move that in 1. And all of these have to move 2, I think. That needs to move back 1. So don't give me too much credit here because I'm not, definitely not one of the better people at the game. I definitely can find enjoyment in places that I think what I do well with Kerbal is I can find enjoyment in places in the game where many have lost it. If that makes sense. So I'm able to find enjoyment in the game in places where people maybe have gotten bored with it. You're the first I've seen create a bus. This is the first time I've created a bus. I've never created a bus before. Here, I'll kind of show you. Like, this is not the standard thing that I do in Kerbal. I don't know how into space you are, but this is what we've just launched, right? We've just launched this booster in Kerbal. This has a command module in the middle here for 3 Kerbals to get into low Kerbin orbit. This is designed to be this is inspired around Soyuz. So Soyuz is an IRL Russian rocket booster that sends people to Space. I've done recovery trucks before. I have done a recovery truck. I don't think it's in this save, but I have done a recovery truck. But I think personally, I'm best at stations, whether it's like small stations like this. So this is designed to be a space station. Or whether it's like really big, ridiculous stations. I don't have my big, ridiculous station on here. Here, what about the Duna? Duna station's quite a big one. So this is destined for Duna. You see what I mean? So I'm good at building things like this. I'm a nerd, don't worry about it. I collect telescopes. Nice. So you know Soyuz then, that's great. Recently I've been also trying to design, not necessarily replicas, but boosters that are designed around real life things. This is meant to be, this is inspired by, Orion. So this was inspired around Orion. It's not an exact one-to-one replica of Orion because I didn't look massively into Orion. I just saw a picture of Orion and thought, oh, that looks cool. Let's try and create something that looks like that. There are much better people at doing replica builds. This is actually... yeah, I'm missing the grip strip. This is designed around an actual GPS satellite, which is in space. Like GPS, Navstar. It looks like this. That's a nice little satellite. Dude, I am gonna do one of those. We have a the J4K, which is meant to be designed around an F4. So this is supposed to be an F4 replica, kind of replica. Hermes. This is supposed to be inspired. This is inspired by Ariane 5. So yeah, I build designs. The Galileo set. This is meant to be around the Galilei set, which is designed around the Galileo satellites, which are GPS satellites. So yeah, I design things that are semi-realistic and put them into Kerbal. But again, I'm not the best at doing that. Like, there are much, much, much better people at doing this than me. The MSP-100. A small little satellite, which I think looks pretty cool. Resolution lander. This is for Ike or the mod, so you can land things. So you know what I mean. But I mean, I'm designing all of this stuff, and like I've got over 2,000 hours on the game, right? Over 2,000 hours of playing the game, and then probably about 14,000 hours of watching other people play the game. So I've had a lot of inspiration from people play it, and I've learned a lot from watching people from Twitch and streaming it on Twitch as well. Actually, streaming it on Twitch has been really good because it means that I have had the ability to learn how other people play the game with interaction with you guys. So I can be like, hey, how could I do, like, here's my wacky and ridiculous idea. How do I make this work, chat? And lo and behold, you can guarantee sometimes that there will be someone that says, do it this way. So I'm not sure whether I should attach these plates to each other or whether I should just attach them to the chassis and, like, I think we should attach them to each other and then I can strut them to the chassis. But we'll do it in segments, right? So these can be together. I'm gonna have to raise the whole thing. That's too, no, not that many hours. No. that not clipped in? It is clipped in now. I'm a little bit concerned that this isn't... Oh, there we go. That's better. Oh, I've got to be careful with the flooring of this because I don't want... Don't want things to interfere with the wheels and stuff. Well, we can change this. Actually... Not quite sure why that isn't leveling out correctly. I wonder if it's because it's the wrong way around. Oops. No. Oh, it's because that's not level. There we go. I was wondering why that wasn't leveling out. Yes, okay. So we might have to bring the floor of this up more. And we might have to bring it like up to here. So then we've got ground clearance from the wheelbases and stuff. Which then means that this stairway up here is going to have to change a little bit. There's still wheel clipping through there, so I've got to be really... How high does this thing need to be to clear the wheels? It's either that or we could lower the wheels down, actually. Then we'll get more ground clearance. Let's do that. Let's drop the wheels down a couple of ticks. Right, let's move this back down a tick. It's still not right. Hey D, how's it going? Building a bus. How are you? I'm having problems building a bus. Let's just make that clear. Good, how am I? Yeah, I'm alright. Like I said, having problems building a bus, but that's all in a day's work. We'll have the driver's cabin Z-clipping. Is this bus for outer space? No, I need a way to ferry my cables around on base, so I'm building a bus. It also doesn't fit correctly either. I think it's not going well, and I don't know how to fix this. That's not too bad. I don't mind that. Yeah, so the idea is I've got a little station a training base for Kerbals to learn how to be Kerbals in space, like a facility. But I need to drive them out to that facility from the launch way, so I'm pretty much bussing people around. Bussing people to space now. You should see the ramp he built. yeah, just driving it all the way up to space. Well, I'm not opposed to taking this at some point and putting this at like a Mun base after building a Mun. Like after building the Mun. That could be quite cool. Like actually having a space bus. This is my obsession with RP. Yeah, I am at, yeah. Point taken. He's a little bit obsessive, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, I still think it's cool, so you can laugh at me all you like, chat. I still think the idea of building a bus in Kerbal is ridiculous and fun. I was doing a flying bus from Fortnite. No. No, get out. Freaking Fortnite. Get out of here. Fortnite. Okay, still not 100% confident about these wheels. I might even drop them down another tick. See how this looks. That's going to give it a really big ground clearance, but then I would want these wheel arches to come down, and then I'd need something to fill in that block, which I don't really have anything that would fill that in, unless I used a grip strip. Actually, grip strips might work across there. Let's find a grip strip. Grip strips could also work at the top as well. The ones I've got available are too big. Damn it. I think I prefer the panels on that side. Does this one have any? No, it doesn't. It's that one that has the circular pads. I was wondering if we could like change the shape of this a little bit, but apparently not. Oh wait, hold on. I'm an idiot. Do 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 do. Fortnite bus. Fucking Fortnite bus. Get out of here. Okay, we're good. Last one, last piece. Whoops. If Kath isn't making fun of the, then the end is... I think it's cool, but you know damn well I'm gonna make fun where I can. You think this is cool? I know damn well you're making fun of it. We can't accept that anyone just magically appears anywhere. Well, the thing is, Kath, I actually do not have a way of getting my Kerbals to the training facility. Or do you mean that, the whole concept of having a training facility for the Kerbals? Kerbal is a physics sim, so that could include land vehicles. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, Anonymous, how's it going, man? It is a physics sim. It really is. Let's see if we can fit this in. Fuck! Oh, Jesus. I could do that. On the rear and just have like these massive grip strips at the back. Instead of the panels. And yeah, I know, texture clipping, blah, 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 suck it, I don't care. Hey, Anonymous, how are you, by the way? What have you been doing? Fine, thanks, nice. You have a hard time with clipping in this game? Well, tough titties for you. You'll just have to deal with it. That's why I can't build good chips, because you don't like the texture clipping. But that, yeah, the Z fighting does get annoying. I will give you that. Oh, I'm an idiot. I've just blocked off the entrance there. Okay, we can't do that then. Womble's got a haircut. Yep. Grip strips are out the window then. Can I just panel this up? Can we just get panels on this? Is that gonna work? Yeah, I hate it, D. I don't think these panels will fit, right? Actually, it might work because I need to kind of like bridge the gap over, right? Got or gave himself one, whichever. Yeah, gave myself one. I don't like it. I wish I'd have gone to a barber's this time. Usually it's not too bad. Like, I'm not normally that annoyed at it, but this time in particular, I'm furious with myself I did it. Gonna mean a high part count. Maybe I should have attached these onto each other. Should almost make it look like a swap bus or a prisoner bus. Prisoner bus would be quite fun. Do you know what I'm generally tempted? I'm tempted to make this look a lot shorter. It doesn't need to be this length because we only need 6 Kerbals on board. So I am tempted to change this actually. Put a wheel hub there. Get rid of this whole back section. And then keep the rear. Or maybe just close off the section behind this wheel hub kind of thing. I definitely want a rear entrance. Maybe we could put the rear entrance back here, like facing into it. An RV and have a small garage for a quad in the rear. That's not a bad idea, actually. Like, have a little quad bike coming out of the back. That could be quite fun. I mean, it does kind of have a prison bus feel about it, right? Apart from the fact that everything is open. Oh, I hate these panels. So why I don't use these panels is because of all those node points. Oh. This is like one tick too high. Interesting. Okie dokie. Nearly done. Wait a sec. Is there 2 of these? Okay. I'm also tempted to have these hanging down from here as well. But I'm not sure if that's gonna be worth it. I also haven't got symmetry on. So yeah, I'm tempted to have that hanging down from there as well. It might make it look a little bit nicer. Just a little bit more polished. Do 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 do. I'm going to regret doing that because this is all in symmetry mode and I'm going to have to get rid of it on the other side. Should be okay though. There you go, Kath. Kind of like a prison bus, right? You said you wanted a prison bus. I like it. God, there's so many attachment nodes now, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Where do I want to attach that to? I want to attach it to here, don't I? Ugh, so many attachment points. I wish there was a way to like turn off attachment nodes. Needs to go to there. There we go. Perfect. Prison bus! do 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 do. So they don't deploy. Now, I need to go through this and strut this together, don't I? Right, let's get the driving seat in. Utility. I could make whoop whoops on the on this with the light strip. Oh, actually, what do they look like? They're actually quite thin. Just separates those big bay windows there, makes it look a little bit more structural. Okay, we get in there. Let's put our seating in. Do 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 do. Trying to make a steering wheel. I guess a steering wheel actually would be I think you're on the outside, I guess. What other small little round pieces do we have for a steering wheel? Parachute. A bit too big. Spotlight. Dome lights. Spotlights kind of stick out a little bit. Batteries are too big, right? Yeah, too big. So I think that's too long for a wheel, unless I rotate it around. I don't know, man. Like, I'm making things up now. Kind of doing like the finite details. I'm really not good at this. I'm not good at the detailing part. This is the sort of thing that other people are better at. Screw it, we don't need a steering wheel. I can't be bothered. If anyone has any suggestions for that at some point, send me screenshots on Discord. If someone can think up of a way of decorating this so it looks quite interesting, Discord. Oh, we'll put it on that one. Should be better. Clipping graphics is making me think of Divinity electrocution surface. Oh, the clipping for the panels. That's not the best. So this is an 8-person bus by the looks of it. Screw it, let's put another one there. 10-seat bus, so I can get 10 Kerbals on this. I need a probe core in this somewhere. Oh, we also need a way of generating electric charge. I hadn't thought of that. The fact that I've got no node. Put this probe core on is very disconcerting. Because that's going to just attach to any old thing now, isn't it? Actually, I'm going to keep that there. Right, should we go through and strut this? Let's see if I can remember how I was going to strut it. Actually, I'll tell you what I want to do with this. Because I have a really bad feeling that I created an area of lift here. Yeah, it's pushing down into the ground. That's kind of exactly what I was trying to create with that. But, here, let's... Hey, Nub, how's it going, my dude? Magic school bus. Oops. I don't know how well this is going to function. We'll see. It could potentially just, like, crack and strike out, like, straight away. I know the struts aren't right, so I need to fix those. Let's also put some tail lights on this, shall we? Utility, illuminators. Oh god, this thing is so difficult to... I want brake lights, that's what I want. Well, no, I want rear headlights, that's what I want. Oh, that's gonna come into the bus there, but that's okay. Problem is, these lights are gonna kill electric charge. Oh, batteries. That's a good point. So we currently have 0 way of charging this thing. Dude. I've been so bothered about building the chassis and stuff. I haven't actually thought about functionality. Don't want that. Some of these panels are attached weirdly. I'll tell you what we should do to attach the batteries. There we go. That's going to be easier to attach these things now and make them look good. I've decided I'm going to go overkill with batteries. We need a way of making these batteries rechargeable. Could put solar panels on the thing. I really wish I had the other rover wheels as well, because these rover wheels are really prone to breaking. Tell you what we can put in at the back. Okay, all of these batteries need to clip down like a tick. Ah! I mean, normally I would put like RTGs or something on this. We don't have RTGs, so we can't do that. We've only got these solar panels, so let's... It's either that or we could have like a an alternating engine, jet engine on the... Could have a jet engine exhaust. Just power it with a jet engine. You have no idea how tempted I am to do that. Okay, we need to go through all of the major parts on this and strut it all up together. So all of these like things here need to be strutted down to grandparent part. Anything that's likely to collapse in on itself. I'm actually tempted to go through every single thing and make it grandparent part. I wish I'd have done this at the beginning. Right, that needs to go to root part. All of the chassis needs to do root part. And the root part needs to be the heaviest. And then all of these panels need to be grandparent part, I think. I'm a little bit worried about doing two bigger struts all the way through, like these imaginary struts. That's grandparent. Grandparent. That's already grandparent. Yeah, all of these panels should be grandparent part, I think. Especially because there are things attached to these panels too. So all those panels are independent, so they should be okay. But like these panels, because there's things attached to them, we need to grandparent. Then I'm going to put bracing struts throughout the whole thing. Oh. That wasn't where I was expecting them to go, those struts. That's where I was expecting them to go. Okay, this needs to be grandparent part as well. Never mind. Oh, I could also turn on the lights in here. That's actually not a bad idea. Or I could turn light emission off. What color should we have it on the inside? Blue? Yellow? Could make a disco bus. Ominous red. Whoops. Uh-oh, I broke the game. Ah, that's what I did. Oh, have we lost all of the... Oh, I lost all the struts. Oh... it's because I control Z'd. I hate that that does that in this game. Right, let's start it again. Let's go through all the different brackets and braces. That's so frustrating, man. Control Z is the worst thing in this game sometimes. It really is. Causes more problems than it saves. I don't know if going to the root part is the best way to do this, but hopefully it'll work. Hello, motorbike in the background. Right, let's get all the grandparent parts on this. Okay, let's do these panels next. Slowly work our way through them. Effectively, the bus is in two parts here, but hopefully the auto strut should hold everything together without me actually having to do reinforcement struts. I was actually gonna do like these sort of struts for all this, but yeah. Alright, let's go around and do these. I need to do a save in a second, otherwise if I do accidentally hit Alt F4, then it, not Alt F4, Alt Control Z, bad things will happen. I'll lose all of the struts that I've just made. Save it. Let's get the one that I missed. And the one that I missed. Actions, crew, empty. Let's save it. I'm gonna launch it and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Then I'll know what else I need to strut. And it doesn't matter if it like just Kraken strikes and blows up. There's no Kerbals on board. We can just recover the parts that's on the runway. Hopefully, it should be okay. I'm a little bit worried about the rover wheels, because those rover wheels are not the best. Oh, I've got that the wrong way around. Need to, okay, so number one, we need to turn that the other way around. Autonomous bus! Okay. It's a little bit, as I said, it might be flimsy. Mind you. So cornering is not a good idea. It does like to, it is a bit top heavy, so we need to be aware of that. Don't want to capsize the bus. Oh, I didn't. These are all steering, no wonder. This is actually a lot more stable than I thought it would be. Right, let's turn off the spring strength. Sits a little bit better now. Not going to be wibbly wobbling everywhere, and it shouldn't flip out. But then the problem is that it's kind of, the wheels are kind of interacting with the hub, so we do need a little bit of a spring strength. It definitely handles better now that I've turned off the suspension. Let's put it up at 0.5. That's not bad. That's not bad. This not bad at all, actually. It's not all falling apart like I thought it might. It's not fast, but it's a bus. It doesn't have to be fast. Now, the problem is now that I've turned down the suspension, am I going to be able to get up hills? Let's see. Oh, yep. I can get up hills. Absolutely can. Not sure whether I'll be able to get down them, though. Oh, no. Okay, so you can still flip it. It's quite resilient, though. That actually did a lot better than what I thought. Sorry, Discount. I missed that. You said that like half an hour ago and I missed it. That's the driver's seat clipping graphics. It making me think of Divinity electrifying surface. Maybe under slung fuel cells and a tank, then you can refuel it. I'm thinking it's an electric bus, honestly, and the whole point in this bus is that I recover it. Yeah, I think so. Actually, solar panels. Let's put a little bit of solar panels on this. I'm actually really pleased with this. I didn't think I'd be able to do it this well. I didn't think that it would have gone that well. So I need to turn down the suspension. Otherwise it just bounces everywhere. It's either that or we have high suspension on but have high dampeners. That might be the fix. There we go. Now it can recharge its batteries. Right, let's load up a complement of crew. So I want Bill to be driving this. Let's just make sure that that command seat is the number one. Oh, actually, before we do anything, let's steering disabled. Steering disabled. That needs to be brakes at 200% so it can like instantly stop. And traction disabled there. Spring dampener. I want to turn the dampeners up. I think that's what I want. We'll keep the spring strength as it is. Oh yeah, I need to swap that round too. So the top command seat is that Kerbal there. That's fantastic. That just means that I'll be able to... Yes, I'm not keen on that. It corners quite well. I think I'm going to keep the ground clearance as it is. Right now. Oh, what? There's no struts. I need to strut. I needed to strut that together. Okay. That's not too wobbly anyway, so it's okay. Dude, I like this. I think I've designed something quite interesting. Right. Can I go down at an angled slope without it braking? I've got to be careful now because I've got Bill in. I don't want to kill Bill. That would be bad. I can't make it up there just. So that's a good sign. All right, let's get Bill out. Can I EVA you, please? Leave seat. Bill, that's not what I was aiming for. Okay, well, can I get you back into that seat now that I've got you out? Yeah. Yes. That's normal. So this whole stair design here was not a good idea. Can I go into first person mode? Yeah, this stair thing doesn't quite work. I have to kind of like jump around. Also, why do you have your helmet on? So I can walk up and down this. Yeah, you can walk up and down this, which is great. I'm pretty pleased with this. I think I've done okay. Yes, I built a bus. I built a bus in Kerbal. I think it works. I mean, it's a fundamentally simple idea, right? Like it's not complicated. But the like from this, I'll be able to. I think I've learned quite a bit about how this works. I'm a little bit worried by that though. That's odd. Yeah, that's really odd. I don't know what to do about that. It's auto-strut locked as well. I think friction control is okay on this as well. We don't need it to go any faster, do we? So... And eventually I'd like to build more of these like kind of structures around this area. It could be quite nice. Although now I've built this bus, it really does look like that this little habitat is way too small. I did put the exit of the bus on the wrong side of the road, but that's beside the point. I made an American bus, okay? I feel like the Kerbals... Hey, look, my limo has arrived. It feels like the Kerbals would be on the right-hand side drive. There we go. That's not bad. Parked right alongside. The only disadvantage is when you leave seat, he does mount the dashboard. And get stuck. Okay, we might have to alter that seat and the placement of that seat. God, Womble, is the bus way too big? Maybe. I think the bus is the right size. Nice. Oh, I can remove the ring as well, right? Yeah, remove neck ring. Don't need that. Also, actually, now I come to think of it, let's load up our inventory here. We don't need that crap with us, right? So I'm actually gonna leave that stuff in there. Can I change my... Oh. Something's moving. I think the bus is moving. The bus is moving, chat. And I don't... The brakes are on, right? Like... Brakes are on. Bus is moving. Did I forget to engage the parking brake? Maybe. I don't think it helps that two of the wheels are floating. I don't know. It's Kerbal physics for you. It's moving sideways. I was a little bit worried it was the facility. It could be the facility. It could have been the facility. Hmm. Yeah, it could have been the facility. I'm not sure. But I mean, I've got these grip pads, and they're supposed to like grip into the ground, so... No, the Kerbal can't push that. I bet the Kerbal can push the bus though, right? I don't understand why that wheel isn't. And yeah, the Kerbal can push the bus. That's my way in now. Clip through. Right, how could I change this? Friction control. Friction control is at max. Friction control to max. Hopefully that should mean that it's not gonna move when I have the brake on. Yeah, I don't understand like what's going on with these rover wheels. Like I said, I don't like using these rover wheels, but like generally the wheels in Kerbal are broken anyway. Go, Anonymous. There you go, Will. Welcome in. Money Pit, Cow, Bob, and D. Thanks, Anonymous. Again, think I know who you are. You need to stop it. Thanks, my dude. Appreciate it. Far too kind. There you go, Animal's got me covered. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on with the suspension here. Bet you don't this time, because it wasn't you. It wasn't you? Up there is the scanner. Those are the doors. That is a chair with a panda on it. Sheer poetry. Either way, whoever was anonymous, whoever's anonymous, thank you. I appreciate you. It was not you. Okay. I mean, the thing is, last time you tried to fool me that it was someone else. It was you, and it got me very confused. It wasn't you. Okay, interesting. Well, whoever you are, Anonymous, I do appreciate it. Thank you. But don't do that. It's weird. Freaks me the fuck out. I don't know what to do. No, seriously, thank you. We built a bus, chat. Up the hill. Okay. Uh-oh. People spend all that time. Other people come along and break them. I beached the bus and more 5 gifted subs, dude. Okay. Solid, Talaman, Ignis, Lemuria, and Walikalandand. Still not me, but I'm enjoying this. Thanks, Anonymous. Appreciate it. Still not you, Kev. Okay. You are enjoying this. Smooth Womble. I know, I broke the bus and then someone gifted 5 subs. Up there is the scanner. Those are the doors. That is a chair with a panda on it. Sheer poetry, dear boy. Now the alerts are going off. Also, it looks like I've broken that. Hey, we unwedged the bus. Nice. Okay, so it doesn't go up that ramp. Boss subs. It doesn't go up this ramp, so I'm gonna try and do it again. What's the worst that could happen? Oh no. Dude, what is going on? Mofo Show, Blasty, Ace, Nick, Divide, you have subs. Give thanks accordingly.
Thank you, Brigadier. Would you think for once in your life you could manage to arrive before the nick of time?
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do, because I'm a little bit, like, broken at the moment. Because I wasn't expecting this for building a bus. Like, that's crazy. I'm gonna recover Bill, because otherwise things are gonna break, and then we're gonna play around with the bus a little bit more. We're gonna see how well we can break it. Because it is important that I get back up the ramp. So let's just recover Bill. And, because we are technically in mission mode right now, so there's no reverts if something goes wrong. 15 subs, yeah, I know, right? Hey, Twisted, how's it going? You better not be doing what I think you're doing, Twisted. We've had words. Thanks for the 6-month resub. Hey, Twisted. Hey, girls, how's it going? We built a bus in Kerbal. That's how it's going. No, I'm not. God damn it. Well, you've been a usual culprit in the past as well. I think you dropped like a 50 sub bomb once. So if it's not you and it's not Kath, I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. Whoever you are, thank you. I appreciate it. You are too kind. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought might happen. Well, now we've got an upside down bus. So this is why I wanted to evac Bill before I tried this. I do need to have the ability to get back up here though, so maybe we have to. Well, this is a smoother incline, right? Than this one. But we do need. Actually, it's a lot smoother here. There's like a softer ramp there. Okay, let's recover. So it's fine. I have an upside down bus. It's meant to be upside down. Upside down landing gear that can flip it. No, why? No, I'm not gonna design a bus that can be flipped upside down. That's designing for. That's designing for failure. That's. I want to design a bus animal that doesn't flip. That's what I want to design, animal. Which I'm sure I could figure out a way of doing that. I just think, to be fair, it is quite a steep hill. I mean, it's like a 45-degree incline, right? Wheels on all sides. I know, right, Money Pin? To be fair, it didn't blow up, so I'm quite pleased with that. No Kerbals on board. Oh, before I forget, let's rotate this round. Yeah, nothing's blowing up when it's flipping, so that's good. So if this did happen with Kerbals in, which I don't think it would, because I'd drive it a lot more safer if I had like a full complement of Kerbals. I was gonna say I'd drive it a lot safer if I was in mission mode. However, I'm in mission mode, but I don't have any Kerbals on board, right? Who doesn't like flipping buses? Well, in a minute we're gonna load this up and we're gonna put the Kerbals that people have created. I might make this all-wheel drive. Let's make it all-wheel drive. An all-wheel drive bus. Might have to turn down the friction as... Oh, no, that's on auto right now. I like flipping birds. Oh, also, it's good to know that whilst we are driving under full throttle control and the lights are on, the electric charge doesn't go down, so these solar panels are doing a really good job during the middle of the day. I mean, during the night it's going to be rubbish, but ideally you wouldn't be doing ground operations like this during the night. Okay, don't flip it just yet. Not yet. Okay, we definitely need to fix the suspension on this. So I think it is the suspension that's making it want to flip. What is the suspension currently on? Spring strength is number 1. Yeah, so I want to lower that. I want to lower the suspension a little bit. It's a little bit too bouncy under turning procedures. So let's lower this down to 50. 0.5. 50%. I'm actually going to get it up to top speed. I want to see what top speed is. So let's do that. And then we'll try turning it at top speed. We'll see how gnarly it is. Also, just curious. There's going to be some changes to Port Canaveral with the drone ships. Of course, I Still Love You is heading to the west coast. A shop full of Gravitas is going to be doing Cape missions. Oh, really? T-Man, nice. Who doesn't like flipping buses? Lurking Twisted, thanks for stopping by, my dude. I appreciate it. Thanks for the sub as well. 6-month resub, dude. So it looks like 15 meters a second is the top speed of a bus. Of this bus. It's actually not as fast as I thought. Right, let's turn. Ah! That's what happens. Polar Starship coming up for the west coast. So 15 meters a second is the top speed. What is that in miles per hour, by the way? So that's 30 miles an hour, 54 kilometers an hour. Remember the booster that landed 10 times? Yeah, that's at the west coast too. Interesting. So we can travel 50 kilometers an hour, so in a straight line, and then as soon as you start turning, it's just gonna flip. But I think that's because our steering input is too high. I'm gonna have a higher increase of the. I'll tell you what we could do. We could increase like the camber of this, so it's got like that way camber. So that it doesn't want to flip as much. So let's add a little bit of a camber on the wheel. I can't remember. Is this negative camber or positive camber? Might just stop it from flipping a little bit more. I mean, the biggest problem is center of mass is quite high, right? Like, it was always going to be quite high. Our area of lift is down. That's good. That means that it's not going to take off. It's not getting to a velocity where it will. Right, let's try this. We'll see how this works. Hopefully there's no Kerbal on board. Nope, no Kerbal. Right, let's go down the runway and see how that affects things. So now we've got camber. Maybe now we need the increased suspension on the rear. Well, the top speed has decreased. It's still wanting to rotate off. Just have to be really careful. SpaceX is going to use one booster on the west coast. Wow, that was a lot of front end braking. We need to turn that down at the front. That was a lot of ba-ba. Gonna hop off for today. Have a good one, y'all. Okay, no worries, man. Thanks for stopping by. I think I'm gonna reduce the camber on this a little bit. We're still gonna have a little bit of camber, but I'm gonna reduce it ever so slightly. Right, let's do that. Let's now we'll do it there. So there is a camber on that, but it's quite minuscule. I also wanted to... We'll keep the suspension for the time being. I want to reduce the amount of brake on the front brakes. Traction control. Right, let's launch it. Let's see how this handles. Then once we've done this, the next thing that we're going to be doing is the Duna mission. We'll finally get around to doing that. Can you spot? I've got OCTO grabber for the shop full of gravitas. I'll have a look at the video, the image in a minute. So we do have camber. I don't know if you can see. There is camber there. Hey Talaman, how's it going, my dude? Yeah, so we've got the camber on the wheels, which is great. Hopefully that should make us a little bit more stable. Someone gifted me a sub. I'm happy. Yeah, I know. We don't know who it is. It's just an anonymous gift subber just came in a few minutes back and gifted 15 subs. So you've got the emotes. How am I? I'm good. We're building a bus. Yeah, okay, so there's still a chance of death. I don't know how else to stop the, how else to stop this from toppling over. I mean, I guess the main issue is the center of mass is too high. Still trying to go to space and you do this. Dude, I've got like 2,000 hours on this. So, yeah. I've got some ground infrastructure here and I need to get my Kerbals from the runway or from the launch pad out to the ground infrastructure. So I needed a way of like transporting mass amounts of Kerbals around. So that's why we've designed a bus. Just a fun little project. It's a shuttle bus. Well, the idea was that it was supposed to look like an airport bus, but it ended up looking like a prison bus, and I like that more. It looks a lot like a prison bus because of the panels that I've used. I can make this rotate out. I need to get away from that if we're gonna do that. Right. Let's see if we... I'm going to get up to top speed and then we'll try turning. How's it powered? Electric. Electric motors at the bottom. We got loads of batteries down at the bottom, down here. And these wheels are electric motored. I was gonna make I was thinking about doing like a jet powered bus, but I think that's too ridiculous. Can we just put like shuttle wings on that and do 2 shuttle engines and launch it? T-man. No. It's a Tesla bus. Kind of. I guess. I love it. Thanks, dude. We're ironing out the bugs right now. So the biggest issue that we've got is, well, number one, the max speed is 13 meters a second by the looks of it at the moment. Here, let's turn on the motor on the front. See if we can get a little bit extra speed. Make it all-wheel drive. I wasn't sure whether to make it all-wheel drive or not. Wondering if I could like increase the friction control, and that will increase power output. No, 50 meters a second. So that seems to be the maximum speed that we can get it. Yeet it. Well, in a minute, I'm gonna turn left, and the bus is probably gonna flip. We'll see. Actually, whoa. nearly got it to flip. I think to get this thing to flip, I've really got to try. And if I'm in mission mode and this is full of Kerbals, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be careful with it. But the issue that I do have is that it is struggling to get up the ramps, and I do want it to get back up over the ramps. I don't want to have to drive around the KSC wobbly bus. Well, most buses are quite wobbly, although they can they can turn without flipping over at 50 kilometers an hour. So yeah, but I mean, the problem with Kerbal is these panels that I've kind of made the bus out of are quite heavy. Realistically, the chassis and the main part of a real bus would have the center of mass quite low down. I mean, the center of mass would be about here. In Kerbal, it's quite high up, and the springs are not the best at counteracting the center of mass, right? That being said, would a bus ever turn at 50 kilometers an hour? I don't think it would, right? Just make it without windows. Well, I mean, what I could do, I could shift some of these panels down, and that would shift the center of mass down, right? Or we could have it without a roof, and that would massively alter the center of mass. Even more prison without windows, yeah. It's not too bad, like, whoa, this. Hey, we made it. We made it up there. So we can make it up there at speed, and it doesn't bottom out. And the wheels seem to have stopped glitching now, which is great. See if we can go down and up. Oh yeah, no roof. Sightseeing bus. Yeah, without a roof, I could do that. But the whole idea of this was that I wanted to design some sort of an airport bus, and yeah, I'm not. I think I've done quite a good job. I think it looks quite good, actually. I can actually make it up and down these hills if I'm already traveling at speed. But I think it's if I slow down and then try and go up one, I think that's when we're going to have issues. So let's try and do it at a slower speed. I think it's going to have an issue getting up here. Yeah, we need the momentum. So you do need momentum. Whoops. Ground strike. It's fine. You didn't see anything. Yeah, so it is struggling getting up these hills. I don't know how else I could get it up, like, from, like, a slow speed. It's actually better at high velocities going up hills, because you've got the momentum. Yeah, it made it up. It made it up. It made it up without tipping, so that's good. Because last time we tried that, it did tip over. Although, I think last time it was on a bigger incline. See if we can make it over this hump. This'll probably tip it. Yeah, that's gonna tip it. See if we can make it up onto the pad. I'm literally just testing this now, like that's all I'm doing. Ooh, baby. Emergency brake. Brakes work. What's the turning circle of this? Well, it's the turning circle of a bus. It's the turning circle of a bus. Uh-oh, brake, 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 brake. Nice 3-point turn. There we go. 3-point turn, not bad, not bad. Did a 3-point turn on the pad. Let's see if we can get back onto the runway. I'll tell you what, let's go out to the monument. We'll see. We'll slalom around the monument. I'm gonna go straight over the runway. Might take a minute to get out there, though. I want to see how much air we can get. I want to see how much air we can get. We're going 15 meters a second. Let's hit this at speed and see if we can, like, kind of do a jump. I don't think we're making a jump. Oh. Oh! No, no air. That's disappointing. What about on the way down? Oh! Nope, no air. It clears it, though. It does clear the slope quite nicely, actually. It's quite nice. Oh, hi, 2 Falcon 9. Let's have a look. Oh, hi. Ooh. Ooh, that's all dirty. You're just sending me dirty photos now, T-Man. You need to stop. You need to stop doing that. So, I mean, it's a slow bus, and it's definitely unsafe at high-speed turning. But I think all things considered, I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm actually, yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I didn't think I'd be able to make it this good. It's only dirty. Only dirty boosters to be clean. Let's send Falcon 9 boosters to the dry cleaners, please. I think the dry cleaning bill might be a little bit high, to be fair. Here we go, here's the monument. Have they changed this? This feels a lot bigger than what it always used to be. Have they changed this monument? And when I say recently, I mean within the last 3 years. Trust me, it'll fit. Have they changed that? It looks different to me. Maybe it's because I haven't been out here in a while. No, no, no! No, no, no. Now we got an upside down bus. I was too busy looking at the monument. So yeah, there is a real danger of it flipping upside down. I'm gonna be honest, it's actually quite a big danger of this happening. It's gonna be draining electric charge now, right? Yeah, it is. Not too bad though. I'm happy to certify this for use of Kerbals. So this is what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna go through the creator Kerbal list and we're going to redeem the Kerbals. That's what we're going to do, and then we're going to put them on a training mission. Let's have a look at the request queue. Here we go. Well, actually, the first one I was going to create was one from my old save, so bear with me. Because there was one that we missed off when we made the initial... save. Hinged solar panel on the roof in case of an emergency. Honestly, money, I think if I tipped it, I'd just recover it because it's quite stable. If it tips, it's quite strong. It's not like... It's got a high crash tolerance for all the panels and stuff that are on there. So I'm okay with it. Eleni. That was who I was going to pick because originally Eleni was slated for Dina. Now, unfortunately, in this save, right, let me do Eleni first. Let's do Alt F12. Kerbals, create. So we wanted Eleni. So that was the one that I kind of like have been saving because I forgot to put Eleni in the first time. It's a scientist. She was female. We want experience level. Okay, so when we start these Kerbals, I think I'm going to create them at level 1, and we'll say that they've got that first star in training, just so that they can do stuff without me having to send them to orbit to get the first level. I think that's fair, right? Did I spell that right? I did. Okay, cool. That's now created. The next one on the list. Alright, let's go to the Kerbal submission. Rob is now! I'll do it. I'll do it like that. I presume he wants... Oh, do you know what? I should say we need to put gender in these. Yeah, I need to... My bad. I presume Rob wants a male one, though. Make him female! I presume he wanted a male one. He also wanted to be a pilot. He's going to be at level 1. And I definitely think we need stupidity up, right? No, I'll leave these stats as they appear. Alright, so let's create. So that's now done. Let's delete message. Then we want Buzzcat, and I presume Buzz wants a male as well. Scientist. Create Kerbal. Then we need Cathbris. Presume he also wanted male. He... Oh, did I do Scientist for Buzz? I meant to do Engineer. Hold on. Did I do it wrong already? Buzzcat, Scientist, dismiss. Whoops. Engineer, name in use. No! Ah, oh, you son of a bitch. I fucked it up. I don't know how to undo that. So we got to be really careful with this then. That sucks. I'm sure there's a way to edit the save so that I can delete the first Buzzcat. I'll have to ask Buzz. Damn it, Womble! Oh, hey, Buzz. Yeah, I messed it up. My bad. It's okay. I'll give you a capital C, Buzz. If that's okay. Unless you want the other scientist. I know you told me that there was a way of editing the JSON files to change this. Problem is I can't even hire and list the Kerbal. Easier if he's not deployed. I'm an engineer. I know I did the wrong one. Yep, you want an engineer. Okay, I'll just have to do it with the capital C. Yeah, that could be done. Okay, I might have a look in doing that then at some point. Anyway, well, I'll do it. I'll do this for now because I want to get them trained. I presume you wanted male as well. Then we've got Kath Briss, which is a scientist. I've got to be careful with this from now on. Is Discount around? I'm gonna leave yours pinged. Yes, a male. Okay, good. Buzz, are you around? Also, Janice is not getting hers. I don't know. I don't think Discount's around. I presume Cyril is a man's name. Right? Sorry, I was just saying goodnight to the kids. Don't worry about it, dude. So I kind of messed up. I forgot to say that you needed to state the gender. Discount. What do you want Cyril to be? I also need Hammy as well, but I know he's not in chat. At least I haven't seen him today. Male. Cool. So... Cyril, male, you wanted yours to be a pilot. Level 1. Create the Kerbal. Delete that from there. And Hamilton Rutherford. I presume Rutherford is also a male. But Rutherford could also be female. So Rutherford, I presume he's named after Ernest Rutherford, who is what the Rutherford engine is named after for Electron. But so I'm gonna have a guess with Rutherford there. And he wanted a scientist, I believe. Yes, scientist. Level 1. Create. Cool. Is that everyone? Did I collect everyone there? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. No more. The academy is now closed. You can still create the Kerbal and submit them, but I will. You will have to wait for them to be put into the game. I'm gonna leave buzzers up there. Leave buzzers up on the what's it. I'll leave buzzers pin there because I want to change his name so it's not a capital C. Unless, Buzz, you're okay with that. If you're okay with that, Buzz, then all I need to do is delete that one from the persistent file, and I don't know how I'm going to do that. So that's up to you, Buzz. If you're okay with me having a capital C in your Kerbal, then we're alright, but it's up to you. Cool. Okay, so that's the first astronaut group created. Let's go and deploy them. Let's go and deploy them to the base. And at some point in the next couple of days, we'll do like some flights and things with them. Could be quite fun. I'll help edit the file later if you want after streaming or something. Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, Buzz. Right. So let's put Bill in the driver's seat because he's actually no. Let's put Jedmin in the driver's seat. He's already got his commission, so he is fine. I do want this though. Actually, maybe we should do it with this guy. I'm low for now. Okay, no worries, Buzz. And then we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you know what we didn't try? We didn't try leaving and sitting in all the other seats, so they might crack and strike out here. This is actually... then we'll launch it. And at some point, I also need to build like a two-man truck or jeep for the engineers to go out and do ground stuff. Hi, what are we playing? Cuddle. Why do we have helmets on? Remove helmet. We've got our new group of recruits. Actually, wait, before I go, because I don't want them all to have like parachutes and stuff, they don't need it. The pilots will, so they can take their parachutes. But they don't need parachutes and EVA tools and stuff. Let's try that again. How do I change what they take with them?
D, you're a darling, and E, you're exciting, and F, you're a feather in my arm.
Wait. Yeah, how do I change what they've got in their inventories? I know there's a way to do it. How do I do it? Also, Consta with the follow. Constant with the follow, thank you, man. I know there's a way of changing what you've got in their inventories, but how? Cargo, maybe? Aha! Cargo! So, we don't need a lot of this stuff. Eleni is a scientist, she doesn't need anything. Rob is a pilot, so he will need a parachute. Actually, yeah, no, this is way better. We need experiment kits and stuff. Boz was an engineer, so he needs a bunch of repair kits. Cathbris was a scientist. Would the bus feel like you should have given you a Keanu and or a Sandra? Cyril was a pilot, so you'll need your parachute. Rutherford Kerman was a scientist, I think. So we've got 3 scientists on this group, which is actually quite good because I think that's what I'll need the most at the moment. 3 scientists, 1 engineer, and 2 pilots. I'm gonna leave the secondary slots free. Save it. Actually, we don't need to save it. We can just launch. So there we go. They're on the way. They've all got the right equipment and stuff. Perfect. Eleni's a scientist. Rob is a pilot. Buzz is an engineer. Kath is a scientist. Cyril was a pilot. And Rutherford was a scientist. Perfect. Dude, this is really cool. I like this. This is awesome, man. So there we go. This is basically, this is the first of any created Kerbal. What we'll be doing, like if you guys want to create more Kerbals and stuff, we will in batches of 6 be shipping them off to astronaut training, which is over here. If later on down the line we end up with loads of Kerbal submissions, I might open up another training facility, but I think that having an astronaut, limiting the astronaut group to 6 per astronaut group is great. Is the best way to do it. And these Kerbals will spend 100 Kerbin days in here. So I'm actually going to start this from day 120. Oops. I mean, you can always create more discount. Like, this isn't, yeah, this isn't going to be the only astronaut group we do. Like, but you do have to wait until this astronaut group has finished its training before we do the next. Nice. Right alongside. I think we've got 3 scientists, right? We do have 3 scientists, so we will have to figure out where they're gonna all go, because I envisioned us only ever having 2 scientists, because I'm an idiot. But that's okay. There's plenty of room in here for more Kerbals if we wanted to. All right, let's disembark them. Let's get Alani out first. Let's see how this goes. Hey, she's okay. That's it. Bye. I was kind of thinking that they might go and make a payload mission for you next. So the payload missions I'm not going to turn those on for a while until we've kind of sorted the Duna stuff, or at least until I'm halfway through the Duna, at least halfway through the Duna. I mean, you can start making one, it's just that I'm not accepting them just yet. Transfer crew. Let's put you in there. And again, we will need to have to do science stuff and all sorts of things. The fact that we've got no crew control is interesting. Maybe we need a Kerbal inside these in order for them to work. Yeah, maybe. I'm tempted, actually, to have an astronaut permanently attached to this that trains the Kerbals, like a tutor. I'm tempted to do that later on down the line. Who's next? Next is Rob is now. Leave seat. Bye, Jetman. So Rob is a dirty pilot. So I think Rob actually... We should probably do the pilots last, but I think Rob's gonna stay in this... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we do. We need a Kerbal inside the control panels for those to have control over this thing. Yeah, there we go. Lights on. Lights on. Lights on. Okay, it looks a little bit more lived in now. Who's next? Buzz. Engineer. I think it's Buzz next. I think this is Buzz. This is Kath. I'll leave seat. I have noticed that the bus is moving again, so let's just be aware of that. So Buzz, I'm going to transfer over into this far compartment there, so I just know where. Because I think this is going to be the engineer's housing. This was going to be the pilot's housing. Yeah, maybe we should put a Kerbal. A Kerbal stationed here to teach them. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe I could create myself as a Kerbal and I'm teaching you. Like, maybe that's what I do. I never use myself though. I'm not allowed to use I wouldn't be allowed to use myself in mission mode though. Alright, let's get Cyril. Cyril next. Leave seat. You're a pilot. Transfer crew. Let's put Cyril in there. Right, and that's all the pilots on board. Let's do Cathbris. The fact that they struggle to get up that is kind of embarrassing, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, was Kath a scientist? Kath is a scientist, right? Yeah, Kath is a scientist. Let's transfer Kath into there. And Rutherford was also a scientist, actually, now I think about it. We'll get him doing his training now while I think about it. Kerbals or drones? Uptime! Hey Jen, how's it going? Yeah, I've been going 6 hours. I've been doing quite well. Perform EVA science. Let's hit a golf. For science, I'm gonna hit a golf ball into the facility there and see what happens. Broke the window. That's for science. For science. For science, right? Review stored. Process. Start researching. Cool. So the Kerbals are researching things in there now, which is good. I don't think it'll generate any science, like actual long-term science or anything like that, but we do have data in there. I should have taken a surface sample actually. Oh, I think I did. Tell you what we could do. Crew report. Oh. Never mind. Crew report doesn't work. It's just a little bit worried at the moment because the bus is kind of, yep, it's kind of sliding again. Doing good, just chilling. Nice. Nice. Yeah, so I am tempted to leave this out here with Jedmin just driving it around. But then the issue with that is that when I need new Kerbals to get on... Is there no parking brake? Yeah, there aren't... No, the wheels aren't the best. Janus, unfortunately. SLS picks in the meanwhile, yeah. Yeah, the landing gear and the wheels in Kerbal really are not the best thing. They do like to slide around. We do have grip pads now in-game, which stops things from sliding around as much on the surface. It's a Unity issue, unfortunately. But obviously the wheels don't have grip pads, so it's kind of annoying. So yeah, I'm not sure whether I want to recover the bus. Do you see that? Do you see that? That's not right. It's all wonky. Yeah, it's sliding, like, do you see that? It's sliding. I think that's because it's sliding. I'm gonna recover it. I'll recover it. I don't think keeping it out long term is a good idea. I can always just redeploy it, right? It's just a nice little way to get Kerbals out to the research facility. I just think it's pretty cool. I've broken it. Also, lights. So anyway, that's now all sorted. We've got the Kerbals in. Let's go through and redeem those for people. Markers complete. Markers complete. Markers complete. Markers complete. Markers complete. And I've deleted them all from the Discord as well. So that's now a fresh slate. So I know I've done the ones that I've done. Lights, camera, action. Apart from Buzz, because I need to fix buzzers. Yeah, I need to fix buzzers, but me and Buzz will do that at some point. Actually, yeah, that's underway. Right, okay, let's add the Kerbals into this. Wait, did you create your Kerbal? No, I rejected it. I rejected it. Like, these are the Kerbals that I've created. I created Eleni, Cathbris, Rutherford, Cyril, Buzz, Rob is now. Damn it, Womble! I said I was going to reject it. I don't know. I rejected it in the thing, so you got the funds back. So you can create another Kerbal. It's just that you'll have to wait now for them to be part of the thing. I said only names within reason. Within reason. I create the reason. Plus, I don't want any Kerbals that have the name Womble in them. I am thinking of creating a Womble Kerbal, but he just lives in the training facility, and I don't do anything with him. But I don't know. Fine. So yeah, they're now assigned to the astronaut group. You like the idea of me creating a Womble Kerbal, but he lives in the training facility? I might do that. I don't know. I kind of don't want to. Womble the teacher. We're getting into metagaming right now. The next one will be named This Wanker, and it's you. Right, that's in 1 day's time. Right, should we go and complete this launch that we did earlier at the beginning, and then we'll figure something else out. I don't know whether I want to. I might stop playing Kerbal. I might play something else. I still feel quite fresh, and it's cooled down loads now, so I'm not like super like hot tired kind of thing. Could do with more batteries in this craft, but hey, it's okay. So basically what it's doing right now is it's catching up with the station. Alright, yeah, it's catching up with the station basically. What? Do I not have any gyros in this at all? I do have gyros in it. I say, well, it really weirdly wasn't moving. I could get it really close here, but I definitely want to be able to slow down So I'm actually going to increase my velocity a little bit just to get that relative speed down. I'm more bothered about getting the relative speed down than getting the separation distance bang on, so that I can slow down next to it more or less and then like fairly easily and then come in for a close approach instead of like doing all the braking like really close to the station. So I'll keep it there, 1.1 kilometers away. Gonna shut down the engine here. So that's a deorbit engine, we don't need that. Where is it? Station's there. I'm gonna do the rest by eyeballing it, I'll be honest. It's more fun that way. There we go, we're coming in from below. We'll do it nice and slow. This is one of the nicest things to do in Kerbal, is to make it nice and smooth. Performed a rendezvous, a maneuver around Kerbin. How much funds do we actually have right now? 400,000, okay. Actually, you know what? Let's drop in below it and get closer to it. Underneath it. Am I in space yet? No, you are going your 100-day training. You have been loaded into the space facility, the training facility, where imaginary me is teaching you how to be a Kerbal and how to fly things and actually do science experiments. Actually, one of the things that you've learned already is how to hit a golf ball into a window. Training with no teacher. Yep. Imaginary teacher, it's fine. Yeah, we do need to come underneath it because I can't hit a golf ball to save your life. I'll show you in a second. Aim camera here. I do not want to set that as target. I want this. Set that as target. Oops. We're coming underneath the station now. Basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to like go past the station. We'll turn around here, we'll move up, and then we'll dock. That's basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a big square. That's kind of, I'll be honest, that's kind of how they dock with the ISS. They do this a lot further away from the ISS though than 100 meters. They do this maneuver quite a bit further out. I don't know the exact details, but don't know the exact distance when they do this, but yeah, they fly under the station, then go up and then dock. Basically. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I find a lot of fun doing this. Are these not firing? They are. I'm having like extra thrust down at the back, look. I don't know if you see it. The SAS is really trying to fight the LCS right now. Not quite sure why that's a thing. Do 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 do. There we go. Right, now all we have to do is cancel off our velocity relative to the station, and in we go. I love docking like this. Like, it's so fun. Let's make sure I'm controlling from here. That's a big thing. I am controlling from there. That's good. We just come in nice and slowly, 0.2 meters a second. Don't need to go any faster. I'm using the nav ball down here to line up my thrust vectoring, so I'm basically what I'm doing, I'm kind of like, I'm using the prograde marker down here, the yellow plus sign, to push on the nav ball the pink target maneuver into the center. And then once I've got them in the center, I move all three of them aligned up together, because obviously the orange indicator is always a fixed position, because that's the direction that you're facing. So I'm trying to like just align them around, and then as we get closer, I'm just moving around that prograde marker, and I can move the prograde marker up, I can move it down, move it to the right, to the left, and the prograde marker is the direction of travel relative to the way that we're facing. So once you've kind of like figured that out, docking is fairly easy. Afterburner into the station, power park like a pro. We are a little bit off anyway, so I do need to just level myself out relative to the station. An alignment indicator would be nice so that you know you're both facing the same direction. Yeah, that would be nice, because the only way that I'm doing that at the moment is I'm just looking at myself relative to the station. It's not too bad if both craft are in a perfectly 90-degree inclination, because then you can use the nav ball, because that means you can use the 2-7 line along the nav ball, the 2-7 line and the 90 line on the nav ball, right? If you have them both facing in that direction, then that means that they're going to be flat relative to Kerbin. But because we're in a 0 degree inclination, we can't quite get that on the nav ball. So yeah, an indicator of some sort would be great for this. There might be something in the cockpit actually that I've missed. Oh, apart from the cockpit is facing the wrong way, but that's okay. I could probably dock this with the cockpit view actually. Actually, it might be easier to do that because I can really zoom in on this, and I've got the distance marker there. That's aligned. Yeah, something in here would be nice, but I've got no window view, so doing it in here is actually really, really tricky. I've got my target speed. That's more precise, so that's great. But yeah, some sort of alignment. Actually, this is really fun doing it in here. But yeah, that's effectively what I'm doing. Like, this is actually a really good example of this. I don't like the fact that the target mode is like bobbing up and down. I don't understand why that is. Okay, I'm interested to know whether I can actually get this dock. Like this. Pi indicators on the heading. Yeah, I saw pi. Yeah, you've got the radians there, look, on the top. 1.57, 1.96, 2.36. And see, there's before, but it has radians. Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty cool. There is quite a lot of detail that's gone into this. It's a shame that you can't translate it. Yeah, 2 pi is 360, yes. Yeah, 180 is 1 pi, right? Is pi. What's our speed? Oh, we've slowed right down. We need to speed up. Uh-oh. So we missed. Why did we miss? Okay, maybe I can't do it in this node. I think it is limited. I do need to be able to see it. I think we bounced off it. I'm not quite sure. I think we bounced off it. Yeah, that's a shame. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to do it in that node, but it might not have been aligned correctly, look. So it's probably bounced off. See, that's why you need an alignment indicator. I'm actually a little bit worried that that's going to bounce off. There we go. Docked. Soyuz uses a different docking system than Dragon or Starliner. I forget what it's called. Soyuz's docking system is called Curse. The only reason I remember that is because it's the same system they used to use in F1 cars. It's not the same system, it's the same name. Different system. Hello, solar panels? Right, okay, let's get the Kerbals on board. Renard, the commander of the we want to transfer crew. So there we go. We've got our first little station design. Dude, this looks really nice. I like this. I like this a lot, man. Looks pretty cool. It kind of looks similar to like Salutes. Actually, no. I know what it reminds me of. It reminds I think it's the solar panels. It reminds me of Zvezda on the ISS. Maybe not. Maybe not. But I mean, it is similar. Like the solar panels are similar, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe not. It does have the nodes though, which was the whole point in me designing this like this. I do like the fact that the Soyuz's solar panels are, or the Union solar panels are as big as the stations. But anyway, the point is, for this station is that you guys can send little modules out here if you wanted to. Or big modules if you really wanted. I mean, it depends. You could send a big module out here if you've got the Kerbal redemption points. I want to shut down those engines. The fact that that only shut down one engine is worrying. Dude, I'm pretty pleased with this. I'm pretty pleased. Looks nice. We've constructed the first station around Kerbin. We have performed a docking maneuver on Kerbin. Oh, I remember what I wanted to test. Oh no, never mind. It completed the contract. Okay. That's alright. So we transferred the Kerbals. Have a viewing Capella on the station. Put your station in orbit of the sun. The reason why I've accepted that is because that's the Duna contract, basically. The only reason I've accepted that. Space Center. Cool. Let's mark that off as complete. That's a completed mission in the mission logs. I'm pretty pleased with that. I mean, it has technically taken us like 4 hours today to launch that and get them up to the station, but what can I say? I didn't want to go in here. I wanted to go down to this bit. Explore the Mun. Orbital spacewalk near the Mun. Oh, if only I'd have had that earlier. Oh well, too late. Yeah, I don't want to do any of these, so... I am tempted to maybe do some, like, tourist contracts, but I think you guys... I might create, like, a tourist contract thing for you guys to give me that can maybe fly on, like, either Soyuz or we could do other things. I don't know. I think that would be a main mission focus, is maybe like designing like a space hotel of some kind. That could be quite fun. And then you guys could send tourists to the space hotel. You know what I mean? It's a cool idea. I like that. That will go. I've got a short list at the moment of like missions that I think would be quite fun in as like a main mission mode focus thing. So I'm kind of like logging them and writing them down and kind of figuring out what I want to do and what I don't want to do. And then once we've done the Duna stuff, because the Duna stuff is first, before we make a huge, because the next stuff now is the Duna stuff. Before we make a huge start on the Duna stuff, I need to go through every single craft file and kind of just update it and tweak it just one final time. The reason why I want to do that is so that everything's up to date, basically, so I know it works before we go. The main reason I want to do that is because I have a feeling some of the stuff that I lost in the craft file, when I lost the old save, I think some of the craft files that I lost had things to do with the Duna project, and that's pretty much what I want to launch next. And I feel like I'm in a good mental state now to be able to do that, and I don't feel like, oh, all of that work that I've lost is gone. I'm not really that bothered about the old save now. I'm really enjoying this new save, especially with the possibilities that we're creating with this, and we're making like a little story. And I'm having quite a lot of fun just messing around with it, doing fun little projects like the bus project that we did today. Or finished today. I've really enjoyed doing that sort of thing. And if I'm getting enjoyment out of the game, then that's brilliant. Whereas I think in the past I focused so much on the Kerbal contracts that I've kind of lost maybe the fun of the game a little bit. So just doing little projects like the bus project has been a breath of fresh air. And the fighter as well. When I designed the fighter, I really enjoyed designing that. Now we're gonna need a way of getting the pilots from the training facility out to the fighter jet. So that's gonna be interesting. I need to come up with some sort of a jeep, a bus jeep or something. And a jeep or of some kind, or ground crew vehicle that can stay next to the training facility, where the engineers can get in and just drive ferry Kerbals around and stuff like that. Little taxis, basically. That's probably the next thing on the list to create. Is that. And then we can get the pilots doing some flyby stuff, and I don't know, just buzzing the tower and just having a little bit of fun in mission mode. But anyway, chat. What time is it? It is actually 9:15. I was thinking about maybe playing another game, but I have been going now for 7 hours. I didn't think I would stream for that long today, especially with it being so hot when I first started playing Minecraft earlier. Yeah, so I didn't think I'd be able to go this long. I've had fun though. Hopefully you guys have had fun. Oh, I know what I need to do here. Oh, I also need to fill in the new Kerbals. Oh, I've already closed off the game. Well, yeah, I've already closed off the game. It was a good mix. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's been quite fun. I'm gonna have to load up the game. Hold on. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to load up the game. Damn it! Because I want to fill this in before I go to bed. Because I know I'm gonna forget to do it. Ah. Oh well. It looks like I'm staying for another 15 minutes while we fill this in. So Eneli was a scientist, I'm pretty sure. Kerbal active, currently in training. Mission start date, year 1, day 120. Completion date, year 1, day 130. No, that's not right. 220. Idiot. This is all NA. Rest and recovery end date to be determined. And NA is the additional things, because this is additional notes is usually the previous flights and stuff. Number of flights 0. Actually, you know what? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That should be number of completed flights. Once these get the second flight under belt, this would turn to 2. This column actually is the thing that I was tempted to get rid of. Like the amount of flights that they've flown. Because I never fill it in. Right, let's create a couple more of these. Tell you what, let's do this. Huh. Why has that not worked? Why has that not worked? Why is that not auto formatted correctly? Why is that not auto formatted? I'm very confused. What am I missing? Text rotation, vertical line. Should be an auto formatting thing? Because the text wrapping should automatically format the thing, right? It did for this. I'm very confused. Must be something to do with the way that I inserted the row. There we go. Yeah, weird. I don't know why that was a thing. I don't know why that was a thing. I'm flabbergasted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rob is now. He was a pilot. Then we had Buzzcat. Gonna do the lowercase. He's an engineer. Cathbris, who was a scientist. Cyril? I can't remember how to spell that. We can always change it. He was a pilot. And Rutherford, who was a scientist. Okay, maybe I didn't need to reload Kerbal, but I've loaded up Kerbal just to double check. And I realized that you couldn't see the document on the stream. Sucks to be you. I don't. Let's just double check. Cyril, Rob is now, Buzzcat, Rutherford, Cathbris, Annalie, who was originally slated to go to Duna, but will not be going to Duna. Yeah, Eleni, Rob is now, Buzzcat, Cathbris, Cyril, Rutherford. Again, I realize you can't see that very well because I'm in the way, but there's not really much I can do about that. I mean, if you wanted to see this document, do exclamation point WombleX, you get a folder and look at the Kerbal tracking sheet. So they are, they're now in training. That all needs to be yellow, actually, now I look at it. Because that's currently underway. Yeah, currently underway, so all of that needs to be in yellow. I didn't think it looked right. Anyway, chat. I think we're done here. I think we're done. Oh, hi, Hyde Park. Get out of it. That's not Hyde Park. That was, it's definitely London. It's not Hyde Park. Oh, no. Crystal Palace? Is it? No. I don't know. Doesn't matter. My brain. It's the Queen's back garden. I can't remember what it's fucking called. It's by Buckingham Palace, anyway. Anyway, chat. I've had a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Done! Yay! I know, right? I was gonna play another video game after I finished doing all the stuff with Kerbals. But I'm just gonna head out. It's 9:30 and I wanna go and get some food and chill for a bit. I also need to render these videos, which will take a minute. So we've got 2. But I'll be back in a sec. I'm not gonna be back in a sec. I'll be back. Maybe tomorrow. It might be a similar time tomorrow, maybe. Might play some Subnautica tomorrow because why not? And then maybe some Minecraft. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how I feel.